Welcome to your in-depth weekly forecast, which is going to be from the 24th to the 30th of August. So from that Saturday, we are starting on the weekend and we're going to move you over to the end of the next week to see what's coming in. First of all, I want to get a card out here. And this is a collective energy as well. So this is for everybody who is watching. But at the end of the reading, I will break it down for each zodiac sign as well, just to get a bit of a vibe for each one of you, what is going on. So you can check that out at the end of the reading. There will be timestamps below. But let's get into the main energy of this reading. What we need to be looking out for. Where's our energy going to be? How is finances going to be? How is the emotions? What is going on here? So let's have a look and see. Let's start off with the theme for the week. Okay, and then we're going to move into a little bit of weekend vibes and see what's going on there, and then get into the rest of the week. Okay, renewing your life is a major theme for this week. Vibrant vitality is filling my life. And at the time that I am busy working on this reading, we are just about to move out of Mercury retrograde. So a lot of energies of Mercury retrograde have happened on about the 25th, and it sometimes makes us feel like we're going 2 steps backwards instead of 2 steps forward. So there's a new energy coming in here this week where you feel like renewing your life. Radiant vitality fills my life. This is a very good energy. I'm just going to move my face out the way, you won't get focused. It's a very, very good energy here for you to put in new feelings, new vibrations, new ways of being, and even maybe thinking of doing things in a different way, moving your life into a new place. I do see somebody like pushing clutter off the edge of the cliff, almost like all those things that are gathering up in your life that you don't need to be there, worries that you have, unnecessary things that are filling up your time, even clutter maybe in your home as well. It's really time to let that kind of energy go. So let's get into this main part of the reading. Let's start out looking at, let's grab a card for the weekend. Let's grab another one for the weekend as well. Let's have a look and see what is going on in the week for the weekend for you. Then I'm going to take out about 2-3 cards just for the weekend vibes. Then we're going to get into the main energy of the weekday and see what's going on there. So weekend vibes, what have we got here? Oh my, hello, invite me over. I'm just saying, this is so weekend vibes. I don't even know what to say. It's called Savoring Pleasure. I will take a card. I'll take this card for myself as well. I fully embrace bliss in my life. Look, there is a bubble bath there with, I'm sure, everything, candles, everything, going on there. This is time for you to relax. It's time for you to do those things that you want to do so that you can feel like you're in a good place. It's time to sit back there and relax. It's time to breathe. It's time to not stress out too much, and also not put too much responsibility on your shoulders over this weekend. I almost got a feeling like less is more. So if you're kind of like sitting there going, I felt like going on an adventure, I felt like climbing a mountain, I felt like going deep sea diving, maybe sitting on the beach might be an alternative option for this weekend. Really restoring your energy and just really doing almost like restful things that you will enjoy. Maybe letting go of some of the stress of the week as well that you've been through. So I approve of this message, Spirit Guide, 100%. I think that's the kind of weekend I'm going to have. I'm going to binge watch some kind of series or something and just sit there like, that'll be so fun. Look at this, a 4 of Wands coming underneath there. There's that energy. 9 of Pentacles. Now we can kind of see why they're bringing this up. It is absolutely aligned with the card of Savoring Pleasure. The Savoring Pleasure energy comes up with this bliss energy in the 4 of Wands. I feel like they're asking you to align your energy at this time, especially because the 4 of Wands is showing up here. This is this energy of needing to find that joy, needing to celebrate life. Even just look how they're just sitting outside there. It can be a representation of a wedding. So if some of you are maybe planning a wedding, going to a wedding, take it easy, you know what I mean? If this is also a sign of feeling like that life, that celebration of life and doing the things that you want to do. Only good stuff this weekend. That kind of feeling coming through. With the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you need to be grounded at this time, especially over the weekend. Ground yourself. See if you can go out into nature, go out into nature. If not, ground yourself with what you eat. Okay, you can ground with the food that you eat as well. Eat as natural as possible. Eat fruit, and then leave the ice cream out of it. You know what I mean? Have natural juices and have teas and kind of things that are going to like earth you again and make you feel back to your own natural health. Eat salads or have a hearty soup with all those vegetables in there, depending on your weather, and just be in this space where you ground yourself as much as possible, because it shows up here as the Ten of Cups as well, like literally home body energy. Be surrounded by the people that you love. Spend time in your little cocoon, you know, of your life, and spend that energy out there where you feel like you're just in that Ten of Cups. Four of Wands, Ten of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. It's a perfect alignment for the savoring pleasure energy. Literally take care of yourself this weekend in every way that you can. Don't rush too much. I would say, you know, take it really easy, even if it means you go somewhere out in nature. But like I said, don't go climb the mountain. Rather go sit somewhere and look at the trees, you know what I mean, and just be in this very beautiful energy. So now we are going to break down your reading into different categories. I've actually made my own kind of like spread up here. I'm asking different questions. So the first card that I want to get out for you for the week, now we're looking at Monday to Friday, is your energy. Can we see what's going on for you, your energy, please? Then we're going to move into all the other questions that I've got here. Please align all the cards for me, spirit guides. So let's see your energy first of all. Okay, I wonder what's going on here. We got Nine of Fire coming up here in your energy. Entering the week, maybe there's a reason for some of you guys to feel like you need to take a break this weekend. There could be something going on that you're facing like Monday to Friday. Either like maybe somebody's a student out there and it's a bit of a heavy load, or there could be something going on, maybe even in your work environment, even in your home environment, that's overwhelming to you. And it almost feels like you just want to try to guard yourself from the week that you're entering into. It can even be this feeling of like, it's Monday again. It's Monday again. And now I've got to go into the week. And I'm not yet feeling as if I've recovered from the previous week. You know what I mean? That's why this advice comes in here of like really taking care of yourself over the weekend. You know what I mean? So let's have a look and see if there are what issues you may be dealing with here. Way too much on your plate. There's too much here. Okay, you could be even feeling like a bit of a burnout energy or overwhelmed energy. This is an issue card that I asked to be drawn. It's an Ace of Fire. There's too many things on your plate right now, and that's what's causing this energy. Okay, and you must remember a 9 and a 10 will a 9 and a 1 will equal a 10. And that will be the Ten of Wands. And that's a sign that something needs to be put down. You know what I mean? You could be doing this to yourself as well. I'm just saying. You could be going, there's this, I want to accomplish that. I want to accomplish this. I've got all these things that I want to, get up to. I got hiccups, sorry. I've got all these things that I want to do. All these things that I want to get up to. I've got all these to-do lists, that are this long. And, it could be burning you out. You could be feeling overwhelmed. I would say at this moment in time, kind of look at what is that you can kind of say, okay, let me just put that off a little bit. Let me make this week at least doable. Like if you know you have to go like to a certain government department. I know I've got to go to a government department. I've been putting it off for like 2 weeks now. And I know I've got to go there and I've got to go next week. And it's just like me going, do I really? Yes, you do, Deborah. So I have to go there, but this week is a very busy week for me as well. So I'm going to put it off to next week. So trying to like smooth out the energy so that I've got enough energy to move around to do things that I need to do. So let's see. Let's see maybe what could be coming in from last week, moving over into this week. Maybe something that has not been resolved or something that you're still working on, or an issue that you're dealing with that could be moving with you into this new week. Let's have a look and see. The Eight of Fire, too much going on. This reading is is a lot of stuff going on here. The Ace of Fire, and now what comes in from the last week, the Eight of Fire, which is the Eight of Wands, is the Ace of Fire, is the Ace of Wands. So there's a lot. Look at how all these birds are just flying towards you. Unfinished business, events that things that were not finished from last week that are now moving into this week, that, you know, maybe you're putting things off as well, but it seems like everything's just coming in at one time towards you as well. There's a lot of things going on and it's very overwhelming. That's the feeling that I get. That's why this card has come up. A lot of fiery energy as well. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo vibes coming in here. But let's see what you don't see. Let's have a look and see what you do not see. Well, things are going to change. Okay, I do feel like in this week a shift is going to happen to this overwhelming feeling. There's a Fool card here. For some of you guys, this can be energies of maybe a shift either taking place or certain things here, sort of like you completing certain things. But it kind of reminds me also of the first card that came out, which is the renewal of life with the Fool card. And this is really tied to something new coming in as well. So there's a possibility that, and the clutter, it reminds me of what I was just explaining to you. Like there's a lot of stuff here going on where you're trying to kind of like handle certain things. I think that you are going to be maybe tying up a lot of loose ends or sorting a lot of things out, and this is going to bring in this Fool card energy. It can also be possibly for some of you guys something new coming out in your world, something new happening around you, where maybe a new offer comes in or a new direction opens up for you, a new idea comes in, where you can now sort of sit and go, okay, well, let me try this new idea out. Let me see how this is going to work. Let's see what's up with your focus or what's up with your thought processes. Literally, what should you be either thinking about or maybe what you should rather be letting go of. Okay, so let's have a look and see. The Two of Water, finding balance right now. Finding balance right now should be an utmost focus to you, especially emotional balance with regards to whatever is going on here. I did feel like this very overwhelming kind of energy. Whatever is going on here, whatever you're dealing with, your main focus right now should be trying to find balance in every area of your life. Find balance in your work life where you're not working over time to the point where you don't have home life anymore. Find balance in your sleeping hours as well. Try to make sure you sleep at least a bit longer than what you have been, or maybe a bit shorter, because sometimes oversleeping can also have the exact opposite effect. It can even make you tired or even make you feel depressed. So there's an energy of you really needing to find that balance, and especially that emotional balance for you coming in there. So now let's have a look at the emotions. Let's go straight to the emotions and see what we're looking at here. The Ten of Earth. You got good vibes this week. Ten of Earth is a very strong emotional card. If we're looking at emotions and it's the Ten of Earth, we are now looking at energies of you actually feeling very grounded, you're feeling very strong as you're moving forward as well. Emotionally, your mind is definitely in the right place. It knows what you need to be looking at first. Even though you got all of this stuff coming towards you and you got a lot of things that you're dealing with, possibly even into the week, possibly coming from last week, moving over into this week. Maybe projects that you have, things that are happening around you, family responsibilities. You are very grounded in the Ten of Pentacles as well. And I feel like you're looking towards creating like your stability. And I even think, especially with the focus being there of the Two of Water or Two of Cups, that is this energy of you really needing that balance. And you know you're going to find balance in your Ten of Pentacles here. With regards to life in general, if we look at it in this way, there could also be a shift in your finances here that creates a very good shift. It's Ten of Pentacles, okay, where there's an increase in your like job stability or home stability in some kind of way, which just makes you feel so grounded and so safe. Very good emotional vibes coming in. So let's look at work situations. So curious to see work, what you do for a living. A little bit unsure of what's going on around you. Again, the same vibe comes up again. Look at the Two of Air or Two of Swords energy. There seems to be you standing here, and then there's these two crows just fluttering around you to the point where you don't, it's like you can't even see where you're going. This for me, it could also be an indication of at work, on your work environment. Even if you work from home, you work, okay? Even if you're a stay-at-home mom or dad, you're working. It's almost as if in your environment there could be a little bit of talk going on, almost like a little bit of gossiping going on in the background that you may not even be aware of. I would say just be a little bit careful if you are at work, especially somebody not maybe coming in here and sort of pointing out something that they don't like about what you're doing. So it's almost like you're doing your thing, you're not really paying attention to what's going on around you. You just know, I'm busy, I'm doing my job. But there's somebody sort of looking at you going, you're doing something wrong, and they may go off and just maybe whisper a little bit to a superior, or even maybe not even to a superior, but maybe to colleagues around you and be like, do you see what she's doing, or do you see what he's doing? You see, that's not right, and kind of like make that kind of like a little bit of gossipy vibes going on there. I'll get an extra card out for you just for clarification if there's anything you should know about this and what you should do. So let's look at the finances, the money. Okay, 3 of Fire. There's a good vibe with money though. I'll tell you why. Because we do have the 10 of Earth in your emotions, which is 10 of Pentacles, which is a very good energy. You could add with the Fool card coming in here too. You could literally be inviting a bit of jealousy here. Maybe through some kind of promotion, or some kind of like, if you're working say in like sales or whatever like that, you get like a very big sale, you get like a very big commission, and it can cause a bit of jealousy at work, or even you could be looking at your jobs being very, very stable, and it shows up like people being a bit jealous of that stability that you're gaining for yourself there. And even the energy of the money showing up as the 3 of Wands, that is a lot of opportunity opening up for you. With regards to like your money here, it's like money coming in is going to enable you to kind of like open up your life a bit bigger. Sort of being able to accomplish those things that you've been trying to accomplish for quite some time. So it's actually a very good energy. Very, very good energy. Let me have a look and see about any outside influences in your life in general. Things happening around you that's not internally from you. Anything we should know. There's somebody new coming into your life here. Or there's 2 energies, depends on your situation. For those of you that are single out there, you could be meeting somebody new here. It's also an energy, even if you're not single, or even if you are single, there could be a new person coming into your life that may not be romantic, but this could be somebody that you meet that you really, really get along with. For some of you guys, this could also be somebody that could be romantic as well. Just depends, okay? For others of you, if you are in a relationship here already, this is a very good, like, kind of like a cycle coming in from your partner. Very like renewed energy, wanting to reconnect with you, maybe wanting to spend some quality time with you, kind of vibe coming in there, a little bit romantic coming up here. And this is also a very good energy as well for you in general, with regards to even maybe moving forward in your life here with a feeling of something's exciting me, something's making me feel really happy at this time. That's a really good energy. So let's get some advice out in general. Then I just want to grab that 2 of Air card, a little clarifier, just to have a look and see what's going on. Advice would be to delegate, okay? It would be to delegate. You've got the 7 of Water coming in here, which is the 7 of Cups. So the 7 of Cups energy, it means to make choices, and according to what is good for you or what is right for you. But it can also mean being overwhelmed, being burned out, having a lot on your plate. And then you have to now, it's exactly what we came into the reading with. Then you have to kind of like look at what's more important here and make a decision about, look, let me rather leave this for now. I'll attempt it a bit later, but right now I've got too much going on for that to come in. Even if it means calling off a trip or an outing that you want to take, because there's a lot that you need to handle right now, and adding that on is, instead of it being fun, ends up making you become more stressed out. Even on the weekend vibes, like everything's like just relax. I just want to look for you into this 2 of Air, which is the 2 of Swords. A little bit of a gossipy vibes going on there, a little bit of eyes sort of looking and going a little bit judgmental over there. You will be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. That card is amazing to come out there. You got a 6 of Wands. That's why they do this, because they can see your worth, they can see the quality of work that you do, the person that you are, your integrity, everything that you carry, your talents, everything, how you hold yourself, and they literally I remember I said they may go speak to a supervisor, and I was like, no, they may speak to co-workers. I feel like they won't speak to anybody above you, because they're even afraid to do so. Because immediately I feel like anybody above you may look at you and go, why are you saying this? Because this person is excellent in what they do. What are you trying to cause here? You see. So yeah, it's a very good energy of you really being in your power. Keep working the way you work, keep doing what you're doing it very well. The higher up people definitely notice, and it's almost like because the higher ups are noticing your quality, even if you have a business, you are being noticed for that. You may have competition in that business or jealousy. You keep doing what you're doing, because at the end of the day, you're going to be on another level above the same people that you're on the same level with now, meaning that that's why they're even showing up as being jealous with you. Okay, so now let us get into each individual zodiac sign. I am actually going to shuffle this deck once off, so we are starting with Aries, the first zodiac sign out there. Let's just get a quick vibe for you to see what it is we need to see. I want to use my other deck for this one. And we're going to grab an oracle deck with a tarot card just to get an interesting vibration for you, what is happening with you during the week. We're going to look at the whole week from the weekend right to Friday, the following week. So let's have a look and see what's going on. What do we need to know for Aries out there, please? Spirit guide, can you show me clearly, please? And please align all the other cards. I'm not shuffling again. Align all the 12 zodiacs in order, please, so that we don't spend time shuffling all the time. And I'm hearing Spirit guide saying perfect alignment. I'm like, okay, very happy. The same for my tarot deck as well. Let's align all 12 of the zodiac signs in perfect order, please, aligning or working together with the oracle card that is going to be coming out here, which is The Gateway by Denise Lynn. So let's have a look and see. Okay, I saw something there. Knight of Pentacles rocking up already under the deck. That would be a collective message again of like slow and steady wins the race. Nothing has to be rushed. Everything that you are doing basically is in divine order, and you are definitely moving forward. Let's get out your message, Aries. Let's see what you've got coming up here. Being in the flow. Okay, I am in the flow of the universe. It's so interesting that I got the Knight of Pentacles going, everything in divine order, slow and steady wins the race. Yes, keep moving forward. Okay, it may seem as if it's not as fast as you would like it to be, or things may not look as you would like them to look, Aries. But ultimately, at the end of the day, yes, you are definitely moving in the direction you're meant to be moving. You're in the flow with the universe. And what comes out aligning with this card is a King of Pentacles. You are definitely moving slow and steady towards your stability, towards your King of Pentacles. And that can be anything. It can be you wanting to be in a business, you wanting to have a steady, stable relationship. It depends what this is for you. Something is definitely getting you there to that stability. So you're on the right path. Keep moving forward. Thank you, Aries. Let's move on to Taurus. Let's have a look and see. Dwelling in the truth, Taurus. I stand in the light of truth. Do not speak untruths this week. Not that you do, Taurus. I have a very close Taurus connection that I always hang out with every week. Very straightforward, very to the point, like a truthful energy definitely coming through there. There could be somebody here calling you out on something. There could be something where maybe your truth gets questioned, where somebody says, no, they did something wrong, or no, they're lying, or no, it's not true what they're saying. You keep standing in your truth, you will be proven right. Okay. Seven of Swords. Yeah, there is definitely a little bit of a vibe there. Taurus, do not go rampaging through the glass shop as bull you are. There's definitely a little bit of a sneaky vibe coming in there with the Seven of Swords. That's an indication that somebody might come up and throw some shade your way in some kind of way. Sort of like you may say, no, this is what I did. And they go, no, that's not what they said. They didn't say that. And you just like, no, that's what I said. And they're like, no, you said this. It's almost like they're trying to get you into trouble, or almost like they're trying to maybe they did something wrong and they're trying to put the blame onto you. Maybe they just didn't listen to you when you spoke to them or didn't do what they were meant to do. So you keep standing in your truth. You just put your foot down and be like, nope, that is not what happened. This is what happened. Your integrity and the way I know you, Taurus, will lead you forward. And as people know you, they're going to know your energy and what you're saying is the truth. Okay, never actually met a Taurus that has ever like said untruths. Because Taurus can be very straightforward. If they see you in a certain way or see you doing something, they're going to call you out and be like, this is what you did. You know what I mean? So I haven't really bumped into a Taurus that would be like deceptive or like a Seven of Swords energy, to be honest. Okay, so let's look at Gemini. Gemini, what's going on with you? Let's see what's going on. Planting seeds, Gemini. Whatever you're working on right now, this is very, very good energy. Let's have a look and see. Oh, very good energy here, Gemini. Planting seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. And you are aligning this with an Ace of Cups. So what if there's two messages depending on what's going on with you. If you are working on some kind of project, they are saying keep moving forward with it. It's so interesting that the water is overflowing out of the cup, and that's exactly what's going to water the seeds. And it's almost like your passion, your love for something is going to be what waters the seeds that you are planting for harvest later on. It's a very abundant energy. For some of you guys, you may be meeting somebody new this week and getting to know this person. This could lead to something very serious, because the getting to know you kind of stage is where the seeds are going to get planted for this person to really look at you and go, wow, this is somebody that I really like, and vice versa, you back towards them. And almost like that emotion starts showing up between the two of you. And this is what's going to allow you maybe to harvest something very serious down the line here. Okay, there we go, Gemini. Let's move into Cancer. Cancer, my daughter sign. Mending bridges. Okay. I heal rifts. I am a mender. This may not be to do with you. Okay. You might have a situation with a person where something's going to be resolved, first of all. But this, if that's not for you, it's also you may be resolving a situation with somebody, and it's not even got to do with you, it's with somebody and somebody else. So there could be a situation that you kind of get yourself into where you sort of look at a fight going on, a disagreement going on, and you are going to be the one who comes in there and you're going to be the one who mends this. I am a mender. Okay, or there could be something with you as well. Five of Wands. There's a little bit of something going on this week. So Cancer, pull out your psychological therapy mind. You know, I think you always can actually be Cancer. You would make an excellent therapist. I'm just saying, because you've got empathy for people. This could be either you and a person where there's a bit of a Five of Wands, some kind of disagreement. It's not a Five of Swords. Five of Wands, which is not as bad as Five of Swords, but it looks like you're going to be able to solve some kind of problem. Either that's got to do with you and someone else, or it's got to do with you kind of mediating and coming in and being like, okay, everybody, let's sit down and talk about this, because this is not going to move to a Five of Swords. We're going to solve what this is. Good for you, Cancer. Okay, now we're moving into Leo. So let's see what's going on with Leo. Whoa. Really, Leo? I'm just saying. Okay, so you've got giving birth, okay? If you're pregnant, congratulations, I'm just saying. And if you want to, maybe if you're trying for a baby, this is like a big sign that, wow, you could really, really be having a baby soon. But this also doesn't only talk about giving birth, it talks about giving birth to yourself and giving birth to your own life and your dreams, your goals, okay? I'm bringing forth new and dynamic energy into this world. That actually suits you very, very well. I'm bringing forth new and dynamic energy into this world. So you could be bringing something in here, a goal that you're actually now beginning to work on, that's really making strides and getting itself seen out there. Some kind of goal, some kind of wow. I just said you could be bringing some kind of goal or something out into the world that really gets seen, and you get the World card. This is amazing. That is a big goal that you are reaching, because the World card is the ultimate card of goal reaching. and dreams come true, and creating your reality and experiencing what it is you're trying to create. You are definitely heading towards what that is. So whatever this is for you, go for it. Go for it, go for it, go for it, because this is going to be something very, very big. It's going to be something very big for you, where you're just going, I am reaching such a major goal here, and it's going to be outstandingly amazing. That is yours reading. Thank you, Leo. Very Leo reading. So let's move into Virgo. Also a big energy. Very big energy as well. We have got a manifesting dreams for you, Virgo. My dreams are coming true. And there is a lot of abundance with that cornucopia there with all the fruit falling out, okay? There's a lot of abundance coming in here. And you are actively, right now, I feel like whatever it is that this goal or dream that you are working on, you are actively bringing that into reality. You could also be working on manifestation, and you could also be working on things like how to manifest, affirmations, shifting your mind, shifting your reality into bringing reality in. You're really working on this. And with this energy, you're aligned with the Empress. That is the manifestation energy, because the Empress is working on feeling, on emotion, to birth her reality, which is the manifesting of the dreams. The Empress knows what she wants. She wants to feel a certain way in her life. That's what she wants. There's a certain kind of way she wants to feel every day, and she's birthing that world into her reality. And that is exactly what you're doing. You keep manifesting whatever these dreams are. You're in the process here of bringing that reality in. So that is so interesting, considering Leo had given birth, and then we have the Empress coming in after that for Virgo. Libra, let's have a look and see what's going on with you. Simplify your life. Okay, you may have resonated really strongly with the previous reading, the collective reading that we done. Simplify your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life, okay? Simplify things here. Clear out what you don't need. Let go of unnecessary things if you don't need them anymore, including people and situations. Make it simple. It's almost like I'm hearing them saying, have a bit of a routine for a little while. This feeling of like, having to go do this, running for this, going there, doing this, planning that, running around, doing that, it's really needing to be cleared for you during this week. And maybe even what starts on the weekend as a very restful weekend can move maybe into a very restful week as well for you, just to kind of like get your energy back to where it's meant to be, which is for you, balance. So let's see what card will align with this. And there we go, 3 of Wands. Now we know why you need to simplify your life. So whenever we see a 3 of Wands coming in, this talks about new things coming in for you. And why you need to kind of like simplify your life. Why you need, I cherish the simple pleasures of life. Why you need to clear things out so things become simple and easy. And maybe even make space. Remember we saw in that first card there, the clutter card, is because new things want to enter your world. So when the new things come in, they need space too. And if the space is taken up by unnecessary things that don't need to be there, it's very hard for new things to come in. If there's too much drama, too much problems, even physically in our lives, if you want to like bring something in, even a person, if you want to bring a person into your life and you'd like to have a partner, do you have a space for them in your life? Meaning, do you have time for a person? Do you even have space in your living environment to bring somebody else in? You know what I mean? Even like practical stuff like create drawer space. If you want something and you say, I would like to have maybe a new TV, open up a space for a new TV to come in and say, that's where my new TV is going to stand. And move your old TV maybe to the side and leave, no, I'm putting you here because my new TV is coming there. And make that space for that energy to be filled. Okay, that's one of the manifestation techniques I learned long ago. It works amazingly. So let's move on to Scorpio and see what's going on here with you, Scorpio. Wow, Scorpio, this is going to be you just shining your light this week, revealing radiance. You are going to glow this week. Either you're going to have a glow up. There's a health issue as well that's clearing for you, not for all of you, but there's somebody out there who's got a bit of a nagging, it's not serious, but there's a bit, it feels almost like a neck pain or a back pain or a knee pain, like aches, you know what I mean, headache, kind of a thing that you keep sort of experiencing. That is shifting away from you this week. You're really feeling like healthier than you've been in a long time. It may show on you also. For those of you out there as well, there's an energy inside of you, like a raising of your vibration. It says here, my light illuminates the world. Light is a very high vibration, okay? And it doesn't mean that darkness is a low vibration, it's just different. With this energy, you just glowing up this week. You just got this real glow, this real energetic feel about you. And this is very good because when your vibration raises or when your energy shifts in some kind of way, changes come after that. So let's have a look and see. The Seven of Cups. New choices coming in for you here. Changes are coming in for you. There's going to be a shift in your energy, Scorpio. This week, you got a shift in your energy in some kind of way. Something is happening in you that could be caused by something physical that gets removed from you, like a headache that you've been suffering from all this time. Like every week you got headaches. It starts to shift away from you. Or you figure out what's causing it and you can do something about it. Some kind of stress that gets removed from you that just makes you go, you know, that's now not on my back anymore. You know, some kind of shift that takes place, even maybe spiritual growth here that takes place, that does allow you to move forward here. There's new ideas coming in here, new choices and new things coming in where you're going to be able to make some new decisions about your life, and it's all because of that energetic shift that you're having. Congratulations, this is big, Scorpio. I'm just saying. Okay, let's go. Sagittarius. Let me have a look around. Yes, Scorpio. Have I missed anyone? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Yes, we're nearly done. Okay, so let's go here. Sagittarius, speak your mind. When have you ever not had this problem? I'm just saying, communicate freely. I communicate from the depths of my being. Okay, this is so a card for you, Sagittarius, because yes, you do communicate from the depth of your being. Okay, you literally have no problem voicing how you feel, or even speaking sometimes when you shouldn't, and even saying exactly what you think. So I want to get a card that aligns with this and see what's going on here. Five of Cups. Okay, so if you're unhappy about something here, if there's something bothering you, go talk about it. Share this information. Sit down with somebody and say, yo, I'm not feeling so great. My energy may be not so in a good space. If you see something going on around you, this is not even you. You see somebody in pain, Sagittarius. You can do this because you've got a very philosophical outlook on life, very spiritually in tune as well. If there's somebody around you who's not okay, go lend an ear. Remember, communication is more about listening than speaking. I feel like either it's you that needs to go and have a word with somebody, maybe just speak to a close friend and be like, I'm so out of my vibes, or so out, or I'm feeling this certain way, I don't know why I'm feeling like this. This is going to be actually very good for you to release something off your chest, and this could also be you helping somebody else. I feel like if that is the case, you're going to lend an ear to somebody and you might give them so much advice, so much information that's really going to help them to shift this energy. So that's amazing. You also are one of the zodiac signs that I feel that is so, that would make also like a really good psychologist, counselor, you know, life coach, that kind of energy. You always feel that from you. But thank you, Sagittarius. Let's go into Capricorn. Let's have a look and see. Capricorn, what's going on with you? Let go, Capricorn. Let go of something. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and the flowing of life. If something wants to go, Capricorn, it's time to let it go. If it's a person, a situation, or something that needs to be released, it's time to let something go here. You got a Hangman aligning with that card. Possibly you have been holding on to something, hoping to see some kind of change happen here. holding on to a person, holding on to something that you don't want to, you're not sure about. It's almost like, should I wait or should I go? Should I wait and see if things are going to get better? The hangman coming in here. You've been waiting on something for some time now. Whatever this is, it's asking you to sort of like just let it be. Don't try to fix anything. Don't try to repair, as you always like to do, Capricorn. Try to see if you can actually just see what's going to happen. Because almost like whatever is going to happen here, it's your path. It is where you're meant to go. I feel like everything's in alignment for you. And it's almost this feeling of like, I think everything's actually in alignment and you really need to just let something be. And if it is a person's energy, you know, sometimes we try to control a situation, but if you really want to know what's going on with a person, see what they do. And then you'll know the truth about what it is they really want. And then whatever that is, let it flow, let it be. There's an energy of you needing to sort of like just let something be. And let's see where this goes and see what happens. Okay, there we go. Capricorn, thank you so much. Let's move into Aquarius. Aquarius, what's going on with you? Heal the past. I step into my future with strength and clarity. There is something here that needs to be let go of. A pain that you are carrying. Memories that you are carrying. A connection to a painful past that you are still holding on to. Dude, this is crazy, Aquarius. Look at the Ten of Swords aligning with this card. Clarifying that energy. That is the past pain that you've experienced. It is time to put this down and move to the future. You must remember, if we keep on rehashing what has happened in the past and we keep on going, I'm so sad about what happened 10 years ago. I'm so sad about what happened last month or 2-3 years ago. I'm so sad about when my heart got broken. I think about it. I feel it all the time. You can never move into the future. You'll always be stuck in that energy because the memories of sadness of the past or emotions that come up because of the memory, because of talking about it, it is an anchor that will hold you in a current reality. And that's what we don't want. It's time to let go of something here. It's time to heal this and to heal it. Because sometimes talking about the pain, holding on to the pain is an addiction. It is an addiction. And sometimes to heal it means to push it away and just force yourself not to think about it. And that may require a lot of actual practical work from you. Every time it comes up in your mind and you want to think about it, you have to redirect your energy, redirect your thoughts. And so I say, I'm going to go read a book, I'm going to go watch a movie, I'm going to go and go play with the dogs outside, I'm going to call a friend and talk about what we're going to get up to this weekend, instead of going down that path. That change of focus into something else is what brings in your new reality. There we go, Aquarius. I hope that helps you. Let's go to Pisces, last but not least. My beautiful Pisces. What? Sharing of yourself. I am an incredibly generous being. I love that image. What can you do this week that's not only going to be for your benefit, but for somebody else's benefit? Where can you help? If you've been thinking maybe of doing some charity work or something, this would be great. Look at that Two of Wands energy. Is there also maybe a partnership here, maybe coming in of some kind with the Two of Wands? Because the Two of Wands can talk about a new direction that you're going in, but it also can be an amazing partnership between you and somebody else working on something. Give your heart and soul into this, and I feel like whoever this is will do the same. This is a great collaboration energy as well. So if you're thinking of collaborating with somebody, or maybe even just saying to someone, hey, let's go out and let's go have dinner, let's just hang out for the day and let's go have some fun, you know. And they're like, okay, let's go and have a coffee and let's go talk. That's this energy of really aligning with somebody, just sharing your energy with somebody during this time. It's going to be good for you and for whoever else you're doing it for. Be of help this week. You know, if you know a neighbor, maybe an older neighbor, and you know maybe they want to go to the supermarket or something, go like, let me go buy some stuff for you, or come with me, I'll take you. Be that generous heart. Be the change in this world that we just don't see. Be that person. Pisces, that is so your energy. There we go, guys. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope this really helps you. Each individual reading as well, I feel like it was amazing, each individual reading. I can't wait to do next week's reading as well for you guys. Do remember, if you do like this, to subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, check out your zodiac readings and the collective readings that I let out. I should also be live from the time that I publish this video. I think I will be live on Friday in the lunchtime, around about lunchtime, Eastern Standard Time, which is New York time. There we go. Thank you so much, guys. I'm sending my love to you as I always do, and I'll see you next time. Bye.